The NFL season just came to an end, and there was quite a bit of disappointing teams this year, particularly 5, but I'll include a 6th one as an honorable mention a little bit later on, as you'll see later in the video. But if you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. The Indianapolis Colts had quite a bit of expectations coming into the season after trading for Matt Ryan and having a stellar defense. However, they flopped at the end of the season, falling completely apart, firing their head coach, benching Matt Ryan, starting Jeff Saturday as head coach, which was a whole new type of mess, and just completely being a failure this season. And that's why they landed on this list. They're at number 5 because I think that they were the least likely to succeed out of these 5 teams, but they still get here. The Arizona Cardinals had one of the worst seasons from a team that was pretty solid, top tier receivers, top tier quarterback, mediocre defense. And I think this was just proof of how bad their coaching was. And it doesn't help Kyler got hurt midseason. But just as a general sense, the Cardinals had a lot of high expectations and failed to succeed to them. The only reason they're not higher on this list is because of Kyler Murray's injury. What have the Raiders done this season? They hired an imbecile head coach in Josh McDaniels. They have pissed off their star quarterback, and I don't know who the heck they're going to replace him with. They have pissed off their star running back, who I don't know who they're going to replace him with. They pissed off their star receiver, who said he's going to stay there, but who believes that? Let's be real here. And they got absolutely owned by the Chiefs in a play where the Chiefs spun playing Ring Around the Rosies. This was just a bad season in general. Like, everybody expected the Raiders to make a playoff push this year, and they just completely flopped. And I can't help but say it was probably not because Josh McDaniels is kind of a dummy. What can I say about the Denver Broncos? They made a poor decision trading away most of their future for Russell Wilson on top of killing their cap space. They made a poor decision signing Nathaniel Hackett, and they paid this year. And honestly, coaching matters everything. I wouldn't be shocked if they got a decent head coach next year and Russell Wilson would perform to a higher standard. But this year was a major flop as Russell Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett were complete hacks this season, completely ruining everything that Denver had going for him. Is a team people marked that could be a Super Bowl contender team this year. They completely crapped the bed with their poor performances. The Titans only make it on this list as an honorable mention due to their insane amount of injuries, but their complete fall apart in midseason where they just won 1 to 2 more games. They would have been able to do it, but they were 7-2 and ended up finishing 7-9 or 7-10. Just a complete absolute shambles fall apart. They deserve to have some place on this list, but they weren't going to be actually listed as injuries were a reason why they fell so far apart. And at number 1, we have the Rams. The Rams had a lot of injury issues, but the season started out really poor for them. And coming off of a Super Bowl championship and the team expected to win the West, to fall off this badly was kind of sad and generally bad. And I get they had injuries and everything, but they were just by far the most disappointing team in 2022-2023. And they ended up their season off with a loss, keeping Detroit out of the playoffs. So I think they upset an entire fan base. But if you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you.